Tähän toi nyt tiemme, toi tiemme,
The reading habits of the Finnish people are widely known all over the world. What can you tell us about, if you know, what caused it and what effect does it have in Finnish society now?
I think you can trace the Finnish reading habits back to the 1800s, you could say, because as you know, Finland is a young country. We're 100 years old this year. But our first novel written and published in Finnish is 150 years old. So it's our literature is very young, and our nation is very young. And to be able to create Finland, literature played a really important part in that. To have people read, to have people learn the language, and I think that's something that's still part of the society today, that we take pride and we respect and we feel the importance of reading. Of course, reading literature, but also reading daily newspapers. I think Finland ranks very high on the level on how much the population reads daily newspapers. And this is something that is acknowledged also in the schooling system, in education. Learning how to read is put into, you put a lot of effort into that. And there are several different campaigns for encouraging children to read, especially boys. That's the group of people who read less. So all kinds of campaigns to inspire people to read more. And I also think that maybe this is something that's happening everywhere in the world, but a very strong tradition is to read a good night story for your children. And I think also what makes reading more prominent is also that it is not necessarily the mothers who read to the children, but it is also the fathers who, in the evenings when they tuck their children in, they read to the children. So it's something that is, they set the example, and it's not something that is done between a mother and a child, but it is between grown-up and a child.
And how do you think this has had an impact generally speaking, on the educational system in Finland? I assume that reading and education come hand in hand. What's your view about this? The reading habits of Finnish people and the very high standards of its education system?
Yes, I definitely think they are very closely linked, because in order to be able to adapt and understand and take in a lot of information, you need to have the reading ability, and you need to have the ability to read also longer texts, and you need to have the experience from a long time to be able to comprehend that information, and also to be able to read between the lines. I think definitely that those two things are very closely linked to each other.